All right, gang, how's it going? This is Richie, Six String Fun. You know that already, though. I'm going to get into a song that I've done before, and I think I've just been going down memory lane lately with some of these other songs that I've either heard, been playing, whatever it might be. So this is I'm kind of doing it more for myself, I guess, on this particular one. We're going to take a look at Eagles Fly by Sammy Hagar off of the I Never Said Goodbye album, which was in 1987. It was sandwiched right between 5150 and then sometime before OU812 came out while he was with Van Halen. So I think as I go back and listen to the album in general, actually I liked it. I thought there was some good stuff on that album. Eddie Van Halen played bass, I think, on most of that album to begin with. So not quite a Van Halen album, but definitely had some influences, I'm sure, on that. So we're going to take a look at Eagles Fly. This version kind of mimics more of the version you'd hear on the Live Right Here, Right Now Van Halen release from 92 or 93. So, and we're going to keep it real simple. There's only maybe 3 or 4 chords tops. We'll get into it. But that's how we're going to go about this one. So you should be able to, if you can sing and you want to add this to your set, I think this is an easy one to do. I can't sing, so I can't do it, but I'll show you how to play the guitar parts, hopefully. All right, so let's get into it. Eagles Fly, Sammy Hagar. Here we go. All right, gang. Eagles Fly, Sammy Hagar. Like I said, we're going to take a look at this version that you see on the Live Right Here, Right Now video. It's 3 chords, I think. G, there's a C add 9, and there's a D. And then it kind of climbs a little bit on the, I guess it's a breakdown. It's not even a solo. But I'll show you how I think you can play it. It's not going to be exact, but it'll get you in the neighborhood, and you can play along with it. We'll do some stretches. There's some stretches there, but we'll make it work for the most part. So, and if you're a Hagar fan, if you're a Van Halen fan, you know that he likes to channel his inner James Brown sometimes, and that's kind of where I think this song kind of starts with the So what are we doing? G, C add 9. That's it. And the strumming pattern is down. Really just down, up, down, out. So we're starting on the downstroke. We are ending on the upstroke. So that rhythm pattern for each chord, I think, will be change the chord. Back to the G chord. To the C chord. And before he goes into the lyrics, that C chord strumming will change. It's a little more intense. But if we do it with just the chords. And then I believe you're just kind of changing that bass line there on that C add 9. Sunday morning. Right to that G. So. Dynamics are going to change. You're going to bring everything down. Sunday morning, 9 a.m. I saw fire in the sky. So when you hear that kind of like, not quite a chord change, I think it's basically just that bass note changing that C add 9. So from the C add 9, then I'm going to flip back and forth between the bass note, the C and the B. Take me away. We're coming into a D now. Take me away. Take me away. All right, so D. And we're walking down on the 5th string. 3, 2, open. 3, 2, open. And then we're going to go to the 6th string. 3, 2, open. 3, 2, C add 9. I'm not going to try to reach that note. Where Eagles Fly. Basically back to the intro kind of rhythm. So, and if you notice, my dynamics and strumming are changing ever so slightly, but there is some changes there. Make it your own, listen to the music, just kind of get the rhythm. And if you're doing the solo, I mean, just arpeggiate the notes. Right, so that's all we're doing. That's 95% of the song right here, okay? So I believe it's verse, chorus, and it goes into, there's a solo, there's a breakdown, on the album, but when he does it live, solo acoustic, he kind of goes into a D chord. And what he's doing is, off that D chord, he's playing a D, and then he's adding his pinky to the 4th fret of the 1st string, and then he's stretching it out to the 5th fret of the 1st. I believe that's what it is. So it's definitely not 3 to 4. I think it's 4 to 5. And then we're going to shift this D-shaped chord down just the whole, to the 4th fret. And we're doing that same move from the 6th to the 7th. Yeah, it's definitely the 6th to 7th, I think. Whoop. So you got to listen to it because it is kind of. I'm not getting it exactly. I haven't listened to it in a long time. So yeah. When he comes back up, he's going to that the E, and the D shape. It's going, and he's putting his pinky on the 7th fret, and then I believe he's bringing it back down to the 5th fret. So let's try to do it all together. And then he just kind of comes back to that D. That's kind of in the ballpark. You're going to have to listen to it. I've heard different versions, and I think he's, again, there's no. So it's in that ballpark, so listen to the tune. Again, I'm in standard tuning. I don't know if on the live right here, right now, he's down a half step now that I think about it. But that's, you know what, just play around with that. You'll hear. You don't even have to hit those higher notes. Back to that C eventually. And you're coming right back to that intro basically. And I think you go into a final verse, final chorus, and then you just kind of take it out any way you like there. But pretty straightforward. And I've kind of made it my own over the years, I guess, too. So maybe that's why I'm not playing this 100% accurate that you hear on one of the recordings. But have fun with it. It is 3 chords. I think it's a good tune. And I believe he's playing this on the tour right now, the Best of All Worlds, I believe. And I don't know if it's just, I'm assuming it's full band. I don't think he's doing just acoustic. So let me know. I'd love to know. I'll try to find some stuff on YouTube. I'm good. All right. See you guys later. Bye.